ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the evening, and it is in the ARY Warriors Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, standing in the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, official weight 60 kilograms even, fighting out of Ghor, Afghanistan, and representing the Ghor MMA team, he is the Hunter, Amanullah Aymaq! And his opponent standing in the red corner, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, official weight 61.5 kilograms, fighting out of Gundi, Pakistan, and representing Team Fight Fortress, he is the Mashwani Warrior, Zia Mashwani! Referee in charge of the cage, Obeir Shah. Excuse me.
Zia Mashwani, the Mashwani Warrior, versus Amanullah Aymaq, the Hunter, Danya Nasser.
This is going to be an absolute dogfight. Mark my words. Both these guys are here to put it away early, and they touch gloves and get the first round underway. Zia Mashwani in the black and gold, Amanullah Aymaq in the white and gold.
Amanullah having a height and reach advantage here. So let's see what part of that can he use in his game plan here.
3 5-minute rounds. Zia Mashwani is used to this kind of pressure. He's
Nice
fought
leg
in
kick there by
brave.
Zia.
Very good leg kick there. Stepped in unnoticed, undetected, landed it on the left thigh of Amanullah Aymaq.
Yeah, Daniel, believe it or not, this is the most relaxed Amanullah has been in the first few seconds of the first round of a fight that he's ever had in his professional career.
And that's because he's up against a very wily veteran. Zia Mashwani made his professional debut at Brave CF 17, which was one of the most important nights in Pakistani MMA history. Brave CF for the first time was in Pakistan. And now tonight, Zia Mashwani is fighting in the first card, airing live on any Pakistani television network, and it is on the biggest Pakistani sports television network, A Sports HD. Oh, Zia shoots in now.
There we go.
He's got to be careful of his neck here. He can't get caught in a guillotine.
Yeah, this is where we get to see what Amanullah does best. He's usually on top and not on bottom. Zia Mashwani is a 2-time gold medalist in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's no stranger when it comes to grappling here.
He is very well versed. You're 100% correct. He's completely well versed in this situation, in the wrestling exchange, in the jiu-jitsu exchanges. He knows when his opponent has his neck trapped. Zia Mashwani is used to this, but at the same time, 2 years away from the cage, that's a lot of time.
2 years away from the cage, yes, that's a lot of time, but it doesn't look like Zia Mashwani is feeling any sort of ring rust as he is attempting to get full mount on his opponent here, but here we go. Amanullah posting off of the fence, trying to get back to his feet. This is the most adversity Amanullah has ever faced in his professional career.
Zia, again, has to be very careful not to get caught in a guillotine. He cannot afford to do that. I think he'll go out, but he won't tap out tonight.
There he goes.
He's coming off of 2 losses. This is the first fight after 2 years. He's readjusted life patterns, training patterns, life choices, decisions, everything, and he's willingly made this comeback tonight to prove a point to the Pakistani public that he's still the front runner, he's still the top dog.
Yeah, Daniel, this is no tune-up fight. If anyone's thinking that, this is by far anything but a tune-up fight, because Amanullah is a really tough opponent, but Zia is also really just as good, if not better.
Zia currently dominating this fight with the wrestling pressure. Now with those strikes from top.
Nice up kick there by Amanullah.
Zia's got to be very careful of that up kick here. Oh, Zia now throwing wild strikes, landing to the left and the right side of Amanullah's face. Zia consistently now. It's time to smash, I think. He's smashing his face in. He's trying his best. Amanullah still has fight left in him. He hasn't made it out the first round, but he hasn't done a lot. But Salman, it takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of you to control a man on top of you.
Yeah, and if that man is Zia Mashwani, then it's an even tougher job, Daniel, because Zia can do this all night. He can do this for 10 rounds if he wants to. Like I said, Zia is a really patient fighter. He can watch the grass grow when it comes to fighting. Zia can do this all night, Daniel.
Zia is right now still applying that top mount pressure. Zia Mashwani, elbows are illegal in this fight. He's in a good position to throw some. I think he just touched his face with the elbow. That's a way to let him know it's coming. Amanullah now trying to spring out of possession. He senses the danger.
Amanullah trying to posture up, but Zia has good control of his hips, and now an arm wrapped around his chin.
Amanullah Aymaq, undefeated, has not made it out of the first round. 2 out of 3 wins were by submission. Zia and Amanullah exchanged some good strikes at the start, but now it is all Zia Mashwani.
Hard shots there by Zia Mashwani. Already from the get-go, Amanullah was out of his element because we're used to seeing him run straight towards his opponent, take them down and finish the fight. But here, Daniel, he finds himself in a similar situation that his opponents are usually in.
Zia Mashwani ends the round dominant, almost had Amanullah's back. Zia Mashwani, that is a great round for him. Great first round back for him. Division, Zia Mashwani in the black, Amanullah Aymaq in the white, and we are underway with the second round of the evening.
This is now the longest fight. Hold on, what? He forgot his mouthpiece, Daniel.
He's really out of it, I think. Here we go.
This is now the longest fight of Amanullah's career, and as you can see, it's not always a physical thing, it's more of a mental thing as well. When you go longer than you've ever gone before, it takes... Wow!
Zia tried something tricky there, but it kind of backfired.
Yeah, Amanullah now on top. This should give him some sort of confidence.
Oh, look at that!
He needs to be careful, but he has that heel hook.
Oh, here we go! 2 heel hooks potentially for Team Fight Fortress tonight. If he can execute this, oh!
That's it.
I think he does. I think he will. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's all she wrote, that is going to be some serious ligament damage. Oh my God, look at his ankle, look at his knee.
Amanullah definitely in a lot of pain right now.
The human body is not meant to bend that way. And Zia Mashwani, oh, he gets out of it.
Wow, nice scramble.
Very tough is this guy, Amanullah.
Nice scramble there by Amanullah, but now he's back on his back on bottom here, looking for a triangle.
Amanullah Aymaq doing everything he can to potentially wrestle the guy who's been out-wrestling him for the first round. But currently, Zia Mashwani is very comfortable with this. He doesn't want to risk the striking game because he knows if he can ride out these rounds and do some damage, potentially get a choke, it is a perfect comeback story for the Mashwani warrior after 2 years off.
Yeah, but on paper, it would seem like Zia would have wanted this fight standing.
But
But it seems like he's out-grappled the hunter.
beautiful there. You saw how he's able to switch the hands, get one behind.
Oh, that's in deep now.
Oh my God, that's a full back control
Zia has the hooks
a
in.
choke. Ladies and gentlemen, this might
That's
be all
deep.
she wrote.
This must be it.
He needs to get that right hand behind him, his head here. So far, he's just choking him with one hand.
Oh, that's in deep though.
Amanullah trying everything he can to scoot away. Zia Mashwani trying his level best to get his right hand behind Amanullah's head.
Zia needs to push his hips in so he can crank on that neck a little bit harder. But Amanullah is doing a good job of posturing up and keeping out of harm's way and battling the hands of Zia Mashwani.
This is the second round of potential 3 here for the co-main event of Neza ARY Warriors 2 powered by Panther Tires. It is an incredible night of fights already. We've seen amazing, amazing performances. Zia Mashwani is putting another one on here as he's looking to finish this now. Amanullah once again has his neck almost given away, but Amanullah's doing a good job staying in this fight, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're watching this live on TV, you can also stream this on aryzap.com, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Zia Mashwani, the Mashwani Warrior, dominated the first round in my opinion, and currently he's still doing a very good job of maintaining this position. I'm not sure if referee Avaz Shah is calling for some action or if he's asking him to readjust his grip. Either way, Zia continues the onslaught from the back of Amanullah.
Yeah, Amanullah is in deep, deep trouble right now. He can't get out the hooks that Zia has on him with his legs. So all he can do is hope that he doesn't get choked out in this round and maybe survive and make it to the next one.
Zia Mashwani still hunting for that rear naked choke on the hunter. It is a very, very bad predicament that Amanullah has been in. 4 minutes have passed in this round, ladies and gentlemen.
Zia Mashwani has proven to be a very slow and painful assassin right now. Taking his time, he's not over eager, he's not over committing to anything. He's just doing what he's always done in training. It seems very routine right now, Daniel.
Yeah, complaining about, I think, his hands. Yeah, he's complaining about Amanullah grabbing his gloves. Now Amanullah has to let go. Zia almost got that choke. He still has him, still has his back. Zia's just so slick on the ground. He knows exactly where to move. He knows exactly where to go. It's brilliant.
Amanullah throwing strikes. Here we go, last 10 seconds of the round. It seems like Amanullah's pulled through. Nice job of battling the hands. He needs to come up with a desperate strategy going into the third round, Daniel.
Amanullah is behind by 2. Zia Mashwani is coasting through, and now they gotta figure out what it is they want to do as we head towards the final round after round number 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear what
pressure, he can get away with it, but it didn't work out. Zia Mashwani just so slick on the ground. Look at that. Tried a heel hook like his teammate Akib Awan did in the previous fight. Zia Mashwani, oh, look at that ankle, by the way. I don't know how he's going to feel about that the next day. But
there's some really unorthodox techniques going on in the corner of Amanullah.
And Zia Mashwani is ready, set to go. They're, I think, trying to buy as much time as they possibly can to Amanullah, checking on his cut.
I hope that they don't spit water in his face again.
Hey man, if it works, it works. Avaz Shah in the middle of these two fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We are so happy you've joined us here for Neza ARY Warriors 2, powered by Panther Tires. Zia Mashwani in the black, Amanullah Aymaq in the white. And now we're gonna get underway with the third round. An outside leg kick there by Zia Mashwani to open things up. Another one.
Zia, he slipped there. Oh man, you know, You never want that happening there when the canvas is wet. Someone needs to clean that up.
Yeah, they're gonna stop the time as well, officially. They're gonna officially stop the time and make sure it's done.
Did a best signal for that?
It's part of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Got to make sure the canvas is clean and not slippery so the fighters can fight to the best of their ability. Zia almost slipped up there. Oh, and Amanullah coming in there. I think Zia caught him with an uppercut on the way in.
Yeah, that was a really clean uppercut there. Amanullah goes through the single leg and completes the takedown. And now
Zia,
the half guard of Zia Mashwani.
Zia was able to pull guard there, looking for a leg lock. Amanullah trips over. Let's see what Zia's going to do from here. Amanullah now throwing some strikes.
Hard shots there by Amanullah.
Oh, Zia with a knee in the face.
Zia Mashwani felt like maybe he's done enough on the ground and wanted to keep it standing in this round for some reason. I think he should have just stepped to the plan and did what he did in the first 2 rounds though now. But here's Amanullah with a takedown of his own, back on their feet now.
Amanullah's done a very good job with these 2 trips, and now Zia fakes and then throws it straight there. Amanullah did a very good job now of countering wrestling pressure, but if anybody needs to keep her on the feet or look for a finish, it's Amanullah. Zia grabs a hold of the leg, and now he's going to try to get a takedown and complete it.
Yeah, what I sense about Zia, nice takedown there by Zia Mashwani. What I sense about Zia right now is I feel like he's really confident and really comfortable right now, Daniel, but he's playing it safe. He's not being too rash. He's not overcommitting to anything.
Zia is playing a very smart game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most beautiful sport in the world. This is mixed martial arts, where it's literally a test of human fortitude, intestinal fortitude, and the ability of these guys to go through the ringer of fighting another human being in front of an audience on live television with the least limited rule set in all of martial arts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fight, and we're so glad you could join us here tonight for NESA ARY Warriors 2, presented by Panther Tires. What an amazing night it has been. All night long, it has been myself, Daniel Nasser Mirza, and on the mic with me, Salman. But of course, we're so happy to call all of the action, the chaos, the drama. Zia Mashwani in the guard of Amanullah throwing these strikes.
Yeah, Zia Mashwani doing a nice job of maintaining control, putting the pressure on Amanullah's hips there. Amanullah desperately looking for a lock of some sort, maybe a triangle that was.
Amanullah trying his best here.
Zia Mashwani moving into side control now.
Zia Mashwani has a knee on Amanullah's belly.
That is very uncomfortable, by the way. If you've never felt that before, trust me, you don't want to.
Zia Mashwani is coasting through here to a good decision.
Amanullah throwing anything he can off his back because this fight hasn't gone his way. He had his moments, Daniel, but Zia Mashwani always came up on top, reversed positions, and Zia Mashwani did whatever Zia Mashwani wanted to do.
Zia Mashwani chose to make this a wrestling match and he succeeded. Amanullah Aymaq's pressure has been great, but Zia Mashwani's grappling acumen has just been so next to none. Like, he is really doing a good job. I've never seen a Pakistan, and I've seen many. Trust me, I've seen many Pakistan-Afghanistan fights over the years. I have never seen a Pakistani out-wrestle and out-grapple an Afghan opponent the way Zia has done. That's not to make a sense of nationalism or anything like that. It is just to say that Pakistani wrestling has made that leap, has made that progress, and is catching up to the more traditionally sound Afghan wrestling. Zia Mashwani is doing an excellent job being on top and controlling this young man from top of him. Both these guys are very young in their professional careers and just in their years as well, and they've put on such a good fight, such a tough fight for us today.
Yeah, Zia Mashwani, 24 years old of age, and Amanullah Aymaq is 22. Amanullah, despite the outcome of these previous rounds and this one, has shown tremendous heart. He hasn't given up, Daniel.
Amanullah right now getting beaten. He's getting hammered. He is getting outdone, outclassed by Zia Mashwani. And that is the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. official decision very soon. Zia Mashwani and Amanullah Aymaq. What a fight here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere for all of you watching at ARY Zap and A Sports HD. We will be right back with the official decision. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored this contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, the Mashwani Warriors, Zia Mashwani!
Thank you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the Mashwani Warrior, Zia Mashwani. 2 साल के बाद आज आपने fight की है to return to the octagon. How are you feeling after such a hard-fought victory? इतनी tough fight के बाद, what is going through your mind right now, my friend?
Thank you, brother. Thank you. First of all, thank you for God. Allah is the great. मैं 2 साल बाद इस टाइम बिल्कुल फाइट से पहले थोड़ी सी शॉर्ट से मुझे फाइट मिली जो करीब ईद भी बिल्कुल करीब थी. मैं ईद पे था और सेकंड डे मुझे ऑफर आई कि अभी फाइट आ गई है तो आप फाइट करेंगे. मैं हर टाइम बिल्कुल फाइट के रेडी हूँ और मैंने 8 डेज के नोटिस पे फाइट उठाई. मेरा ओपोनेंट चेंज हुए तो मैंने वेट कट स्टार्ट किया तो 4 डेज गुजर गए थे. 4 डेज थे मेरे पास. ये ओपोनेंट दोबारा चेंज हुआ. अच्छा ओपोनेंट था जो मिल तो पहले चेंज हो गया. उसके बाद जो था टफ ओपोनेंट मैंने लेकर आए. थैंक यू. इसने मुझे काफ़ी पुश किया. 3 राउंड तक लेकर गए जो मेरा दिल था कि मैं पहले राउंड में फिनिश करूँगा. थैंक यू भाई. थैंक यू उमर भाई. थैंक यू माई टीम, माई कोच स्पेशली वकास भाई, अली भाई. थैंक यू फॉर माई टीम.
Zia, I mean, very dominant fight. पूरे 3 rounds में you were on top of him, wrestling pressure. कैसा लग रहा था? Was there any ring rust या कुछ भी आपके जहन में कोई डाउट था अपने बारे में केज में आते हुए? और अब अगर था भी तो क्या वो हट गया है?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. ऐसे कोई चीज़ नहीं थी जो MMA में मुझे पता नहीं है कहाँ से क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता. सब कुछ मुझे पता था. शायद कुछ टाइम बाद में वापस विन किया और स्पेशली मैं अपने क्राउड के सामने सब हमारे पाकिस्तानी जितने भी फाइट है मैं खुद एक विलेज से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाला हूँ और ज़्यादातर जितने भी हमारे पाकिस्तानी फाइटर्स सारे विलेज से ही आए हुए हैं. तो वो किसी से कम नहीं है. हर एक स्टेज पर बहुत टफ है, सबसे हार्ड वर्कर है. लेकिन से ये है कि थोड़ा सा हमारे स्पोर्ट के इवेंट्स वगैरह बहुत कम होते हैं जिससे वो पुश करे, वो आउट ऑफ कंट्रीज़ के साथ पार्टिसिपेट करे. वो होना चाहिए इससे ज़्यादा जिससे और हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड होता है. वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. और इसके अलावा कोई डाउट नहीं कि हमारे मुल्क में टैलेंट नहीं है और वो किसी स्किल में पीछे या स्ट्रेंथ में किसी से कम है.
Zia, I mean, amazing fight again, but what's next for the Mashwani Warrior? What do you want next? Next fight के लिए आप क्या चाहते हैं? क्या हो?
नेक्स्ट मैं इंशाल्लाह बड़े स्टेज पे वापस आना चाहता हूँ. आप सब लोग इंशाल्लाह बहुत जल्दी मुझे बड़े स्टेज पे वापस देखेंगे. Mashwani is back.
Thank you so much. Mashwani is back. Zia Mashwani!